Oh, you're probably crooked. Oh my gosh, I like was driving and then like I was like, oh my gosh. I went in and got my cough. From ZXZ. The best frickin' coffee place in Peoria, Illinois. And now I'm headed to church. That's the word. It's Sunday. Hello. What's my coffee order? Go. Alright. Too late. Here's the ideal. Okay? Let me tell you what my ideal is, okay? Cold brew with cold foam. That's it. Cold brew with cold foam. I don't want no bougie, like, chocolate covered cherry blossom with, I don't know. Just there's bougie cold foams out there. Peppermint swirl with candy cane flakes. I don't know. But okay, the most ideal is like it could even be like a plain cold foam with like no flavor. It's just the foam. What's best about it is that it like seeps through. So like you don't really have to stir it because it will. And like I like the cold brew just black, like black cold brew just with the cold foam on top will do it. Like sometimes it's almost too much and I wish there was just a little bit less, but it makes it just sweet enough and just creamy enough. But if I'm in like a warm drink mood, then just an original latte, like a latte with no flavor, by the way, no flavoring. And if I really need it, because I also just enjoy it, like add an extra shot of espresso. Fire. So anyways, I'm helping with these pictures today. You know, I have a lot weighing on me. It's not necessarily something that I would like to explain to a GoPro, but in the briefest way possible, I just haven't been making good choices. And it's become quite regular. And so you know, it crossed my mind to go to a cathedral and literally just like confess my sins to a Catholic priest. I've never done that. Actually, I also thought about going to Catholic Mass because like I just want to do it. Like I just want to give it a try. You know, like I just want to go to Mass, okay? I want to go to Catholic Mass because I have been hearing out the Catholics, okay? I'm a Protestant, but I've been hearing out the Catholics. I have been listening to some of their famous priests that are like in America, you know, just like every so often you get a TikTok Catholic priest or YouTube shorts in my case. And like I'm hearing them out and I'm like, okay, I still don't believe the Eucharist turns into the body and blood of Jesus. Man, it's like I hear you. You guys are the oldest. Like Catholicism, like literally is like the root of Christianity. Like they got roots, they got foundation, they got saints. But then, yeah, I don't know, because it's so old, there's a lot of room for it to like have mistakes, like just as much as Protestants. This dog is so cute. It's so little too. Ah! Just a baby. My goodness. Whoa. Do you guys hear that? That's the bass of someone's car. It's not my car, is it? Why does it feel like it's coming from my car? It can't be. What? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really thrown off. I've been listening to the priests because, like, I don't know, like, much about Catholicism. And so, hearing them out, and I watched a video of the priest explaining, like, the Mary thing. And it's like, well, Mary is blessed because she's the one that was basically, like, mother of God, which, not mother of, like, God the Father, but mother of Jesus. I'm scared this dog's gonna jump out the window. And I was like, okay, I understand this whole, like, reverence and respect for Mary, but I still can't, like, in my mind, the first thing that comes up is, like, when Jesus says, these are all my brothers and my mothers. And then also that, why is Mary esteemed more highly than, let's say, Abraham or Moses? Like, she's a very important figure in the Bible. She deserves a lot of respect. Oh my gosh, I looked up and you stopped recording. What is wrong with you, man? Okay, I don't care where I was. I was literally rambling about, like, Mary. So, what I was just trying to get at was, like, I don't understand it, but at the end of the day, we're still Christians because we believe in Jesus. What's so interesting is that the priest that I was listening to was, like, he was kindly, like, lovingly, of course, like, I don't think he did this in a bad place. He was lovingly criticizing Stuart and Cliff Connectly, and he said something about, like, well, like, yeah, you know, they'll feel this way because they don't have the full truth. And I was like, whoa. Like, to be told that, like, I don't have the full truth, which is why I'm, like, kind of disagreeing with it, like the Eucharist, for example, it kind of, like, shook me up. I was like, because that's what I would say about somebody who's from a different religion. It's like, well, they just don't have the full truth, and, like, it's hard for, like, the truth will set you free. I don't know. So it kind of shook me up a little bit. So I really think I want to study more about Catholicism and just the validity of, like where do you get this from, and asking, sorry, I thought I hit a bird. It was so close. Oh man, I'm so sorry, that was so dramatic. I feel like Hannah. So yeah, it just, I think I want to go to a Catholic mass, because why not? Like, and maybe even go to a confession, because I have sins that I need to confess, like, kind of big deal ones, and they're really hindering me from, ooh, sorry, I didn't know how that was gonna affect you. They really are getting in the way of my, I almost said my faith. Like, I still have faith, but they're getting in the way of my practice, like my spiritual practice, and my, yeah, just like what I do to dedicate myself to God. It's like I'm no longer putting in that time or that effort into my prayer life and into my study life because I've chosen to do other things. And in my head, it's like not, I'm trying to justify it because it's like, oh, it's not as extreme. Like, I could be doing worse. Like, what I chose to do is not, like, I'm trying to justify it by saying it's not, like, quantifiably bad compared to my old lifestyle. Like, when I look at my old lifestyle and my current lifestyle, I'm like, I'm nowhere near that. But I'm still breaking my conscience. So, like, I'm, like, overstepping. And, like, I'm breaking my own, like, and there's a verse somewhere in the Bible that says, like, if it breaks your conscience, like, that's a sin. Because sometimes there's like there's sins written in the Bible, but then there's also like sins that aren't written in the Bible, because people, I think, have different sensitivities. Like, some people might find it sinful to like play music with cuss words in it, whereas some people are like, I'm not speaking this way, I also don't live the lifestyle they're singing about, I just like the beat. You know, one person it breaks their conscience and the other it doesn't. So like, to the one person, like, if they set that for themselves, like, I'm not gonna, you know, let myself listen to this because I think it hurts me, and it, like, if they count that as a sin, like, and that breaks their conscience, like, they need to stick to that, because they know what causes them to stumble. And like, for me, I know what causes me to stumble, and so I'm like breaking my conscience. Some people might not think that that's breaking their conscience, but I do. So, you know, that was a very like circular and coded way of me explaining my situation, but it's cyclical, like a good term. Wait, hold on. Define cyclical.
Cyclical means occurring in cycles, recurrent.
Yep, it's been cyclical. So I need to lock in for real. I need to talk to somebody. Like, I just need to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody that's human and can respond, unlike you, freaking like hunk of plastic and metal and battery and beautiful camera lens. Anyways, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you, and pray for me because I need it. Life is challenging. I am challenged right now. GoPro, stop recording. What the heck, again? Are you kidding me? I was very clear and concise that time. GoPro, stop recording.